Good morning. So I was trying to figure out the other day why the massive leap in all the deaths in Italy. Very few in England, very few in Japan. We don't have the cases they have in Italy. The disease is spreading very fast. And I was thinking, is it because of the cultural behaviour? They've also got a very aged population, and so has Japan. But there is this cultural difference, which I said in an earlier video. And then I read something about the Italian doctors and nurses that they were triaging. And I learned this word from my brother's first wife, who was a right fucking bitch, but she was also a nurse. And triaging is like what they did in the war. Doing wars is they attend to the most serious first. And so if you look like you're going to live, you're the third. If you look like you've got a serious injury, you're the second. And then they put these into groups, and then if you look like you're about to die, then they try to, or you're in the most danger, they fix you first. And the Italian doctors and nurses, they said they've had to make decisions they don't like making, and I can only assume from this that it's reverse triaging. If it looks like they can't save you, they'll let you die. This is why so many people have died in Italy. And there was a huge jump yesterday, if you're in Italy, that's today now. So that's why so many people have been dying. And now I read that it's now public policy that the doctors are being urged to not to waste time on those people who aren't going to make it. They don't put them in ICU, and I think this is what they've been doing. They haven't been putting them in ICU if they've got no chance, and this means the elderly. Now, some people are saying, the flu is more deadly, but why? Now, the problem with this disease is that it's more contagious, and so it's going to take up more. It's going to need more nurses, more doctors, more hospitals, more beds, and this is what we saw in China. But I don't think Europe can do that. America could do it, but they've got America. They could build a battleship in 4 days. That was America in the Second World War. But now they've got a fucking complete idiot in charge. Not as an idiot, he's also incompetent, and he can't be told what to do either. So the only thing that he does when it's suggested to him is tax cuts for the rich, or to save money on to cut for Medicaid and things like that. So that's a no-go there. So I'm worried now in Japan. Are they hiding anything? Are we going to get a sudden boom in Japan because they haven't been testing people? But then again, if they haven't been testing, they've got a very strict outlook in Japan. If you don't have these symptoms, then they don't want you to come to the hospital, which could be a good thing, because if you're not going to the hospital, you're not bumping into people that have actually got the virus. So that could be a good thing. I hope it is. So anyway, I did digress. I like using that word. So there you have it. Italians are, well, it's not, it's a fucking tough life, in Italy when it's being run by gangsters, So there you go. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, keep away from people. I think I'm going to now, until it's all blows over. Roll on the Olympics. Bye-bye.